Hello everyone, I'm Justin44 and welcome to this Let's Play Blades of Avernum. Last episode, plots have gotten more and more confusing. We managed to defeat one of the Immortal's lackeys, although he ran off and hid. We were also told by one of the Rakshasa of their plans to take over the Empire, and that Sabretooth is pretty much beyond their control and they want us to kill him. But first we have to deal with the Immortal, so that is apparently not the door we go in. Where are we supposed to go then? Oh, this is the portal that leads to the Immortal. Enter. Sounds of death seem to fill the air like ambience. The Immortal is staring us down. You are at the end of your line. I am the Immortal, and you shall die. The Immortal dies today. Alright then. This is gonna be interesting. Charmed! Oh, that is bad. And it's the one I really did not want charmed. Okay. This is a bit of a bother. Well, he does take damage from fire, at least. We're going to fail and die here very quickly, it seems. Also, we're getting acid on all of us, and there he goes. Okay, we're going to need to prepare before doing this fight, so hold on while I reload to do so. Alright, this time let's actually cast all these preparatory spells so that we can deal with this more easily. Cast that, and cast that, and enter. He's in a different spot. So this is going to be interesting. The Immortal dies today. Fire this time. You can't do very much, so I guess arrows will help. I bet you can slow him a bit. No, he resists. Okay, good to know. Summon aid. It's not gonna do much. Yeah, I didn't think that would do anything. Okay. A couple arrows should help out. He seems a lot less sturdy than the other guys. Of course, the problem is he's going to be jumping around all over the bloody place. Of course he's resistant to that. Why would he not be? Already we're doing quite a bit of damage to this guy. Oh yeah, we've got him easily. The Immortal is less tough than the other guys. I mean, look at him. He's probably going to run in the next turn, though, I imagine. Okay, that was just a massive attack to try and kill Fox, but nowhere near enough. Up! The Immortal ran! And now he's weak against fire. And he's got a lot more health. Interesting. And the haste wore off. That's not pleasant. I didn't even realize. No ammunition equipped. You ran out of ammo. That's not pleasant. lot of people have taken a lot of damage. I'm not pleased about that. And these attacks are actually slowing us down. That's very not good. Rigor Mortis. We need to do a lot more damage to these guys a lot faster. Alright, drink an energy potion, I guess. Okay, we are doing damage to him now. There was a bit of damage, but he's slowed again. I am very displeased about the slowing. And you ran out of spell energy. Okay, you'll be hasted. Good. Now you can get haste on everyone else. Okay, that's bad. Drink this. Use that. Okay, you haste on Sheik and Fireball. We may almost have him. If he doesn't attack again, we're good. Ah, come on! Okay, gotta reload again. Grr. On the plus side, we know how it's gonna work now. So let's get all these hastes out. And that. And enter. Looks like we're gonna be dealing with the same thing again. The ice. Alright, let's deal with this guy. Couple arrows, and you a couple fireballs. Already he's taking a lot of damage. Bonnie got slowed. But he's taken a lot of damage. Good. That counters as slow. He's gonna run to another area, isn't he? Okay, you wait. And he ran! Now we have to deal with fire. Okay then. Acid is something at least. Alright, we dealt with the ice, now we need to deal with the fire. I am not pleased when he does that. Yeah, the acid did almost nothing. Apologies for the awkward cut. It appears that the phone decided to ring. Okay, you're out of ammo. So, you reload your ammo and wait. There goes all the fire. Right, you get another mass healing out. And actually, you know what? A regular healing on Sheik. You wait. He seems a bit tougher in his fire form. Ooh, that is painful. Wait. Did not mean to move. And I just realized the haste wore off of our guys. At least the arrows you can fire help. Alright, get haste on Fox. And on Sheik. You wait. Okay, that was a little painful, but we survived well enough. Alright. We've almost got fire down. You, I want you to drink an energy potion. Drink 2, in fact. You as well. He's just about ready to run. Alright. So now we have acid to deal with. Now you can actually hit him with fire. This is probably going to hurt a lot with the acid. It is. We don't have acid resistance. But he takes a lot of damage here, which is good. Right, you need to keep Bonnie hasted. Fortunately, we shouldn't be able to deal with this. Sprayed with acid. Now he's got acid on him. But I think with this high curing level, we can get rid of it. Good. Okay, no way he's going to survive this. He's going to turn to pieces. Alright, we've almost got him here. Alright. Okay, now that looks like stone. Which means he's probably resistant to being smacked in the face. We'll find out soon. He doesn't take much damage from fire. Magic! He's resistant to magic! That's what this one is. So we need to get up there and smack him in the face. Alright then. I think I can do this. Axe hit twice. Oh no. Charmed! And Berserk. Son of a bitch! We were doing well, and then that happened. How the hell? Decapitation? Holy shit! Okay. Reloading here. This guy is ridiculously powerful. What do these do again? Fracas. I can't remember what Fracas does. What does it do? Wow, that does a shit ton. And I can't remember Asuna, but Fracas, holy crap. Okay, reloading. In fact, now that I think about it, Bonnie, what kind of potions can you make? Healing elixir. You can't make energy elixirs, which sucks. Okay, let's get everything here done. All the spells out. Alright, enter. Alright, looks like we got fire first this time. Alright. This is something we can deal with. anyway. Okay. Fire is somewhat resistant. Not super resistant to being smacked, but a little bit. He's taken down easy. He's gotta have only 4 forms. There's only 4 sides to this place. It makes sense. Okay, now we've got the magic one. Okay, now we have reason to worry. I'm gonna cast Radiant Shield again. Alright. Oh, haste wore off Bonnie. That was fast. Jesus Christ! How does he... That one spell is impossible! Wait a minute. Does he do that on anyone who's within melee range of him? What is that? It's just thunderclap. Okay, this is a very, very difficult form. I mean, we can kill him, but that decapitation thing is ridiculous. And there it is again. He does cast it more than once. Holy shit. Decapitation. Holy shit. How the hell do you deal with that? Reloading. Okay. I have no idea how the hell you're supposed to deal with that. Invulnerability potion! I don't know if that actually works. It might go past any resistances or defenses, but it's the only thing I can think of. We'll have to try it. Also, I apologize if the sounds from outside are being picked up. Someone decided to, you know, mow the lawn. Enter. Alright, we got acid first. Acid is easy to deal with. It dies fast. Alright, get some healing in. You stay there. He's already lost half his health. Acid dies immensely easily. And now we have the one that's got decapitation. Okay, this is bad. And he's resistant to fire. Force Cage is not going to work. He's going to be resistant to slow. Summon Aid, I guess. Maybe that'll help somehow. This is going to be a rough fight. Yeah, Fireball is nothing. Yeah, that Summon Aid did not help in the slightest. Okay, I want you to drink this. With luck, it'll keep you alive. Okay, haste is starting to wear off. On to fire, do something. Actually, that did do a bit of damage. Surprisingly resistant to damage. Okay, you don't have very much that you can do. On to fire. I mean, it's doing something at least. Okay, if we can kill him before he gets the decapitation. Oh dear, the haste is wearing off. Okay. Yeah, the haste is wearing off. Not pleased about that. Okay, good. Now we need to deal with fire. That's something we can deal with. You need energy potions. Drink 2. Will this actually help out? That did absolutely nothing. Alright, we can deal with fire. I think we may have this from here on. Maybe. Alright. Healing for Fox, and Radiant Shield. It wore off before somehow. Must have been from what that magic version did. Oh, right, and the last form is gonna cast slow on us. Oh, that's gonna be a bitch. For the last form, slow on all of us? Oh, God. Draco's gonna really need to keep up with the healing. Alright, he's on the other side. The ice form. This is gonna be a problem. But we will do what we can. Okay, put some arrows on there. Start pelting. Oh, that was pretty powerful, but not enough. Not enough. Alright, it's time to get the hastes out. Draco, it's time to do your duty. Come on, we can finish him off here. He's almost dead already. Finish him! Haha! Huh? What's going on? The Immortal. He's warped over to the central platform where a black spire once was. The statues are gone, too. But the way it all changed feels like the time that Hunter disrupted everything in those fields. You fight well. Good. I like a challenge. The Immortal seems exhausted. He must have been exhausting himself, keeping up an illusion that compelling for so long. It's not over. You have yet to feel my true wrath. He's panting and sweating profusely. This should not be much of a challenge, thankfully. We'll see about that. Or maybe it won't. We just need to get to him. You missed. You were so close. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, he does not have much health. The exterior of his armor appears to be cracking, but it's not the metal that's shattering, and it's not just on his armor either. A thin, otherwise unnoticeable magical film covering his entire body is beginning to flake off. You can pierce the Master's shield! No, I must get away! His body begins twitching, and his armor begins to give way to massive fountains of blood. He was clearly not expecting such heavy damage. He may not make it. It's over! Give it up! Well. Glowing bow, helm, nimble gloves, and a couple rubies. Really? How are you carrying so much more weight than you should be able to? No matter. Give those 2 rubies to him. The robes are a different color, and his face is visible, but the presence is, if not stronger, the same. Catathan. You're okay. That's good. Hunter is in bad shape, but she told me to get you as soon as possible. I know everything that's been going on here. It seems as if the Immortal has escaped. No matter, though. What? Escaped? But he's dead, isn't he? That's impossible. The Immortal is dead. No, he's not. It's no illusion. Up until the moment you saw him keel over, you were fighting the real deal. The person who died, however, was merely a simulacrum. But it's all right. I've observed a great deal of his fighting techniques. We'll win next time for sure. That victory was for naught? Yeah, sure, Catathan. Let's hope so. A voice is in our minds again, and from the looks of things, it's in Catathan's too. It's the Immortal. Ah, Catathan, always a reckless child, yet never with an eye for strategy. What are you talking about? Where are we now? This is obviously an illusion, but what is it supposed to be? Catathan seems to be utterly dumbfounded. His jaw is lying slack, and his eyes are twitching ever so subtly. There's a man in gold robes standing on the other side of what looks like a complicated magic circle. His mouth is bent into a scowl, and his eyes are bloodshot. You remember now, don't you? The day you attempted to murder your race's brightest and finest? It sounds like the Immortal, but clearly doesn't look like him. Then again, it is an illusion. Who? Who was killed? Where is this? This scene is not for your eyes. I was going to ensure Rothgard's death to you, but now this is personal. Catathan puts his palms together and the world begins to hum, like it did when we visited Sanctuary. You need some rest. Your work for today is at an end. Sleep well. The world begins to black out as the illusion is dampened by the promise of deep, undisturbed sleep. Since then, many things have happened. Few of them any good, either. The first of the big changes was when Emperor Stuart I, just as Profanus Pyre had said, announced Rufus Rothgard as the next General Field Marshal overlooking a large portion of the Imperial Army in the royal courtyard. He stated that Rothgard would lead a new task force that would lead the Empire, calling this new conglomerate, which contained over half of the military, the Red Army. Rothgard gratefully accepted the promotion and gave a speech which, as is quite typical, raised morale. In other words, Hunter's conspiracy theory was correct. The brigands were ultimately raised in order to scare Stuart I into authorizing Rufus Rothgard with large amounts of political clout. And it gets better, too. Both Janus and Orpheus, Catathan's two forms, had an audience in front of the Emperor himself. They brought Hunter along because of her recent fame and political clout. As an aside, we have since found out why Catathan uses two forms. He has apparently been in command of the Emperor's Magi for centuries, having one form be the current wizard in command, and the other form be the rising star to take his place. Rothgard, immediately after being promoted to General Field Marshal, began promoting people to the position of general. All of them, or so we are told, are Rakshasi. Catathan tried to protest this abuse of power. General Field Marshal Ward Sigurd, the Emperor's personal bodyguard, warned the Emperor to heed Janus's counsel, but the Emperor rejected this notion out of hand. Catathan remarked that while it was sad that Emperor Stuart was so stubborn and trusting in the Immortal, it was both surprising and beneficial that Ward Sigurd expressed discontent. Meanwhile, there's that whole Hunter incident. The drama continues. Catathan wasn't pleased with Hunter for leaving me alone to face off against the Immortal while she was busy getting maimed and wasting Catathan's time rescuing her, and told her this immediately after their audience with the Emperor. Hunter, meanwhile, was equally dissatisfied with Catathan's overly political approach in dealing with the Immortal, stating that he should not stand behind a curtain and let everyone else do the work. Catathan sternly warned her to avoid reckless behavior and insisted that she trust his judgment, but she promptly told both of his forms to copulate with one another. Apparently, the two had a falling out. Not that she was that great a help anyway. And as for us, I personally tend to find all of this just a bit numbing. Like, I've been plunged into a bucket of rainbow paint so that even were I to step out of it, the rainbows would be encrusted onto my eyes forever. Catathan has been pretty understanding, serving me nothing but the finest tea and plain meals. Very little talk. I don't know if I'll ever be able to look at the world as being less crazy ever again, but I appreciate his giving me the option. I never really bothered asking him what the Immortal was showing us with the giant tower and the magic circle. I figure it wasn't really my business. Maybe I don't want to know. Dr. Wu said there would be a choice to be made in the future. Whatever it is, assuming he's not simply blowing smoke, it still lies waiting in the future. The end. It looks like we got a couple level ups at the end of it all. And thus ends Echo's Renegade. As interesting as parts of it are, I still find the way that the Rakshasa keep getting twisted into this and hijacking the plot quite annoying. I mean, it's fine and all, but I guess if that's what you're... I don't know. It's okay, but I'm just kinda... on the whole scenario thing right here. Stories are fine, but once you start ending up bringing in too many plots that seem completely unrelated, it just... some interest is lost. The whole thing with Hunter, it's a story that doesn't really have much connection to all of this. At least that's how I feel. And hell, the whole thing mentioned with, I just... this story is just all over the place, and I'm just not keen on it. But I think that's the end of part 2 of this. Whatever the future is, I don't know if there was another part to this. We'll probably find out sometime in the future. Terror's Martyr has made a number of other scenarios, however, and I'm going to play all of them. there's been some arguments about what order I should play his scenarios in, but I might end up looking at three in particular that I was suggested because they take place in the same setting. So I'm going to look at those, and we'll continue that in the next episode. Till then, I'm Chester44, that is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.